Yes, guys, Ryjack back with another video. Today, we're looking at City and Forest in the Premier League. It is obviously a massively important game for Man City to get the 3 points, keep putting the pressure on Arsenal. 5 points back currently. We'll see what they do in their game tomorrow as well, but City play at 2:30 tomorrow or today, depending on if you are watching it day of the game here, against Forest in the Premier League. Weekday games are a little bit different. I don't have a live watch along for the weekday game. I will be unavailable at work, unfortunately, but I will watch, of course, and then have post-match content out as I always do. Forest down in 17th place, not in good form, potentially going down. West Ham looking a little bit more decent, I guess. 1 win in 5, whereas it's none in 5 for Forest. Spurs potentially going down as well. 4 losses in a row for the mighty Spurs. That is criminal from Spurs, but we'll see. Forest needs this game. They're going to have to show up and try to play as well as they can to get these points, because every point is important in this relegation battle. And for City, every point is important for this Premier League title. We need to, I want to say we need to win out and then we're good, which is true, but I don't know that I believe we will win out, me personally. So any games that we don't drop points, that is a good game to me. If you look at the injuries for Forest, they have John Victor, who is out. Ortega, unfortunately for us, I would say, out. Not playing. Nicolo Savona, out for the season. Willie Bally, decent center back, not playing. Chris Wood, the City fan, not playing as well. For City, you have Kovacic, who is apparently back in training, which is nice to see. I don't know if he'll have a part to play in, really, to be honest, but he is back in training, and, maybe he'll return sometime soon. Max Aline, not going to see him, I don't think, the rest of the way of the season. Josko still out with that broken leg situation, broken ankle, whatever it is. And then the two question marks, Haaland and Nico O'Reilly. I'm not sure if either are available, but I also don't know that either are unavailable. So I'm leaning towards Haaland being available, Nico O'Reilly less so, just because O'Reilly got hurt in the game at the weekend and he had to come off, whereas Haaland was hurt midweek last week, and the initial reports were it's not a big deal and he should be fine. So who knows? If you look at the lineup projected for Forest, it is decent. They have good players. They've not been great away from home, really. But Sells had an amazing season last year. People wanted us to sign Ola Aina. Their center back pairing, Milenkovic and Murillo, getting a lot of praise last season. They finished so high up on the table. Nico Williams is decent left back, all right. Sengare's, he's okay. Big-bodied DM. Elliot Anderson, the main man to watch. The City target. Is he going to try and put on a show City why they should buy him? He was fantastic the last time we played them specifically. So we'll see there. We'll see. Morgan Gibbs-White, another City-linked player. I don't particularly have any interest in Morgan Gibbs-White, but some City fans like him. Seems like Pep really likes him. He's very, very close with Phil Foden, so maybe if he comes into the team, that is a mega boost for Phil and his confidence, which I hope he's at a level where he doesn't need his best bud to be in the team to play well, but not playing great, so here we are. Dan Ndoye, decent player, was really good in Serie A, having an okay season. Hudson-Odoi, decent as well, and Igor Jesus is all right. It's not a bad team. There are players that can do something in that lineup, for sure. I don't think our lineup will specifically look like this, really, but I will take a look at my predicted 11 that I will do live here in the video. I have some thoughts, but I'm not too confident. In the last 8, Forest have only beaten us once, which is, nice. 1 draw, and we got 6 wins. That 1 win for them was in our really poor season last year, 1-0 defeat to Forest. So you'd like to think we have it in the bag. We are, in our last 3 at the Etihad, 3 wins, no draws, no losses. So that is very, very good to see. So if we switch it over here to the lineup builder, I'm imagining it's going to be a continuation of this 4-2-2 that we have been rocking lately. Donnarumma, of course, is the guy that's going to be in the net. I don't think there's any debate there. I think most of the back line probably has little to no debate. Ryan Knight-Nori and Mateus Nunes are going to be the fullback options. Mark Gehi will be on the left side of the center back pairing. And then you can have the conversation. Do you want to go with Ruben Diaz? Do you want to go with Husanov? I'm happy with either one starting. I like them both. However, Ruben Diaz was outstanding in the last game. Man of the match for me. So I'm going to roll with the same back line. No changes there. Then you get to the midfield. There is debate. Do you rest Rodri for this one? It's going to be a quick turn coming from playing on Saturday to Wednesday, and then we play again on Saturday. I think you play Rodri this one and rest him on Saturday because it is the FA Cup. This game is more important, so I go with Rodri in the Premier League, rest him in the FA Cup. Do you rest Bernardo Silva? That is an option. I'm not sure what you do there. You have Nico O'Reilly. Is he fit? I'm going to guess no. I'm going to guess he's unavailable to play. So if you look at the data points, he was subbed out. Who came in for him? Tijani Reinders came in for Nico O'Reilly. So just makes sense to me to predict Tijani to start this match. Maybe I would have personally done Nico Gonzalez in that position, but Pep went with Tijani Reinders. I thought he was pretty good last game when he did come in, albeit a limited minutes role, but we'll see if he can do it from the start in this one. The other side of this midfield, somewhat of a box that we're operating in. I think it's going to be Bernardo Silva. I just feel like it's going to be very similar lineup to what we've been doing. Even if I personally would really like to see Nico Gonzalez, I just think Pep is going to go with old reliable Bernardo Silva. And then you get to this front three, the three most attacking players in this lineup. Jeremy Doku is back and available. Is he ready to start? I don't think so. Savinho also back and available. Is he ready to start? I feel like probably not. Do we even want Savinho starting? That's another question for another day. I'm going to guess that Erling Haaland is available. So I'm going to start Haaland, and he's ready to go. If he's available, you got to start him. This game is important. He's got to play. Semenyo also is an essentially undroppable player at the moment, just a goal machine. Then you get to this last position in the team sheet. Is it Omar Marmoush? Is it Ryan Cherokee? Is it Phil Foden? Is it Nico Gonzalez? Which would be a little bit strange, but I mean, I guess you could consider that. I think he wants this Marmoush fit to work itself out somehow. So I'm going to predict that it is going to be Marmoush in that role there. Marmoush is likely to be the more further forward one, I would say, than Semenyo. So it'll probably be something like that. And then those two would switch because Marmoush typically operates in this left-hand side. Reinders can kind of drift out. Same for Semenyo, as well as Nunes drifting forward and Nori drifting forward. And that ends up being roughly what it looks like. It's a little bit complicated, this lineup, but in essence, it is a 4-2-2, where you have 4 defensemen, but the fullbacks really are not defenders. They're pseudo wingers, providing the width in the pitch. And then you get the freedom of Reinders and Semenyo to be ball carriers, which they both do decently well. Marmoush leads the press. Haaland is the goal scorer in this system. I like it. I think it's good enough to win. It's Forest at home. They're a relegation scrapping team. You have to win this game. It's a must win. And I do think City will have enough, even if Haaland doesn't start, to win it. It's easier than going to Ellen Road, which we just did and got the win. So I think this one should be less difficult. So I'll go 3-0 City win. We get another clean sheet. Haaland gets 2 goals. Marmoush gets the 3rd. That is my prediction for this one. I will be live back on the channel post-match. Actually, I think I'll be on Martin's channel. I'll be on Mancunian Way post-match, but I'll have content on this channel, on TikTok, on Instagram, and I'll be chatting in the Discord, which you can join. Link is in the description to the Discord if you're interested there. Very active Discord community. So join that if you're interested in talking to other Man City fans. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I do really appreciate it. We're well over 1K subs. The channel is about to get memberships as well. So thank you guys for the support and the watch time. It's awesome. Building a little community has been very, very fun, and I'm really, really thankful. So anyway, City going to win this one, and I'll be back tomorrow with the post-match content. See you guys in the next one. Peace.